Hi there, welcome back to Darlene's Creative Studio. Today is December 2nd, the second day of our December dailies. And today we are working on prompt number 2, which is Oh Christmas Tree. So I've got my little journal all set up. And let's open up our folder. So I've got under Tuesday, December 1st, complete. And this is the layout. I've journaled a little bit on the back of the card. And I've journaled a little bit here. I did add some washi tape along the back of the card, and I added a little tab here so that I can tuck the card under the tab, and there's a little bit of washi tape there as well. So this is the journaling spot. And then on this side, I haven't journaled on this card either, so that's something that I will do later. So that's day 1. We're moving on to day 2. So this is our Oh Christmas Tree. And I did go online and print out the lyrics to Oh Christmas Tree. And I used a piece of end page from an old vintage book. So this is the ivory paper from an end page of a book. I always save, when I tear apart books, I save the end paper. So I've printed it out on this, and then I've used my tear ruler just on the smaller side, and I tore around the edges to give it a nice look. And I'm going to put that over top of the kids page, and I am going to distress the edges a little bit of this page. So I'm just using some vintage photo distress ink just to give the paper a little more vintage looking theme. So I'm just going to do the edges real quick here, like that. And then I'm just going to rub my dauber, just wipe off some of the excess on top of the paper, just to give it some extra vintage feel there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this down to this page. This doesn't really go with my Oh Christmas Tree theme, so unfortunately I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. Just let me, oops, ouch, stab myself with a pin. Get my glue working here. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's collage. Again, I'm not very well versed in collage, so this is all new to me, doing this December daily and coming up with, I like having the prompt because I get to go through all my papers and everything and kind of come up with a theme for the page. And it kind of gets me excited about looking for different things that I can use to collage the page. So I like having the prompts. So far, so good. Day 2, and we're happy. So there is the first side. I've gone ahead and used, like I say, the lyrics from Oh Christmas Tree. And then in my scrapbooking, my bin of scraps, I had this leftover piece of, this is cardstock scrapbooking paper, and I think I'm going to glue that on this side. And then I just found a little tiny piece of scrap that I can maybe glue to the side just to fill that whole page in. So I'm going to put this on the other side. Normally I would try and use the paper that I have there, but it's very, very white and plain. So I want to give myself a nice background to use. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. It's probably better to use scrapbooking paper than cardstock. I find it, it's really hard to get it to stick flat. So I'm going to try this one and see how it works. But I'm going to put this one on this side, right there, like that. And then I have this little piece I'm just going to add on the edge here just to give it a little bit more color. All right, let's go ahead and do that. slide that over there. There, so that gives me a little bit of a background color for my 2 pages. Then, let's see, I have, these are some of the things that I grabbed. This was a piece, a little square cut out from some scrapbooking paper. It gave you all kinds of little tags and stuff, and I really like the little Christmas tree, and it went well with this green, so I have that. This was a piece of a Christmas card that I received. There was 3 Christmas trees on it, so I cut that little tree out. I have this little postcard with a little bit of greenery and some pine cones there. I thought that was kind of nice. And of course a Santa stamp. I'm going to use him. I have a red tag. I wanted to add some color in there. And then I received this, I think I bought this. It's a little notebook, a little pad, and it says Merry Christmas. And it actually fits really well on the back of this card. So I'm going to just distress the edges a tiny bit, not a lot, of this paper. I'm probably leaving little brown things all over my paper. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this onto the back of my journaling card. Now, I can also leave some, when I have the white pages, I can leave some of the white space. If I didn't want to decorate the whole background, I could leave some of the white space and actually use that as part of where I want to journal. Instead of putting a journaling card, I could actually leave some of the white space. So there are some other options of, you don't have to cover up, you know, your whole page sort of thing. All right, so I think I'm going to add this postcard. Let me just get some more ink on my dauber here. I'm going to add this little, this is just paper. This was from a digital kit that I downloaded. And it came with a bunch of different postcards and that kind of thing. And I think I'm going to put him down in this corner here. The problem is I get them and then I print them and then I forget to write on them who they're from. I should write it on the back so that when I'm using them I can write the name of who they're from on the back, so then I can tell people who they are. I will look it up and see if I can add it to the video, below the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then I think this little Christmas tree is going to go here. And I'm going to use this as a journaling card. So I'm going to have that there, but I don't want it to, I'm going to have it go under the tree. So I'm not going to glue the top of this tree. I'm going to glue the whole part of the tree but the top. So let's get this little guy glued on. Not the top. And this little tree is going to go down here in this corner. Like that. And then I think I'm going to take Santa and maybe just stick him in the corner here. I'm trying to bring in some red into this side of the page. There's a lot of green. So I'm trying to use more, add more color here. So let's put this little guy here. Love my Santa. There we go. You gotta have him everywhere. And then what I think I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to add this little tab right here. So that will give me some red in this page. So let's add that on there. And I always punch out a whole bunch of different tabs when I have some of my scrap. I go through my scrap bin and just punch out a whole bunch of tabs and throw them in a container, and then that way I have them if I need them. So there, I've got myself a little journaling card, and I'm going to add this right here, but I think I'm going to stamp something on the corner right there with some black ink. And I love these two little, these are Stampin' Up, but I'm going to use one of these, either the pine cone or the, let's try the little birdie. And I'm going to test him out to see how well he stamps on this piece of paper first. He looks very nice and clean. So I'm going to put him right here. So there's him. Just going to cover that up so it doesn't dry out. So then once it's dry, I'm just going to add this card on top so that I can just take him out when I need to. So I have that one. And what I'm going to attach this one with is some, where are my little corners? Here. My little photo corners. What I'm going to do is just put the back part of the journaling card in these two little photos. And hopefully this will work. So we're just going to slide those in, make sure they're on straight. And then I'm going to put him right about, see, I want the little Christmas tree to be either on top or be up below it, but so let's do that. Put those two there. So now this can just slide out and I can write on the journaling card and then slide that back in there. Like that. So I've got that side, I think, done, and we've got all Christmas tree there. And then again, I've printed out some photos. So I have a little picture of my Christmas tree that I've printed out. So that's probably going to go in the middle. And then these are some of the decorations that are on my tree. I love to collect the s'mores ornaments. So I have this little guy. This is a fairly new one. It's What Is That Burning Smell? And he's all getting all toasty. So I think I'll put him in there. This is a snowman my sister carves, one of my sister carves, and she made me a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments. And this is one of her first ones. This is her little snowman. So he might go up in this corner. And then you can't see it very well, but this is a little Santa Claus. This was a twig and she carved a Santa Claus face out for me, and so I have all kinds of different ornaments on my tree that are hand carved from my sister. So I think he's going to go under there. But I think what I might do for the Christmas tree to make him stand out is I'm going to put him on some paper maybe. So let's just move the book out of the way for a second. Let's move him over here. And again, we remember these are stickers. This is HP photo sticker paper. So I'll take that off and I'm going to stick him right in the corner here. Give him a little bit of color. Like that. And we'll cut him out. We'll leave a little edge. Like that. Don't need that. So there's my Christmas tree. And then what I did with these, and these are stickers, so I'll peel them. I have one of these punches that just has like the little slot, and I've just gone ahead and punched the top to make them look like they're little tags. So I'm going to actually stick these on first because they're going to go under the Christmas tree. So let's peel the snowman. And these are from my sister Carrie. And I absolutely love, 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 love all the ornaments that she's given me. I don't want to put fingerprints all over my pictures. And so these are some of the ones that she's made for me. All right, we're going to peel this guy. And let's put him down in this corner. Like that. And then I think I'm going to stamp this pine cone. Let me just get that paper so I can test it first. That's pretty. I think I'm going to stamp this up in the corner here, just to give it a little background color. And then my little s'more fella, he's going to go in the bottom corner here. Right here, and get him down at the bottom. And again, I'll use my sweater because I don't want to leave fingerprints everywhere. So I have those three, and then I'm going to add my tree, and he will go kind of, I don't want to cover up too much, so maybe like that. He can go nice and straight in the middle. And then I'll add my numbers and my, hopefully this doesn't ruin everything, but Okay, so this one's going to go smack dab in the middle, but I don't want to cover up any of the ornaments. Again, I'm going to use my sweater because I don't want to, should have a cloth out, but like that. So there's my little journaling card, and I can write about decorating the tree. And then I have my little Christmas tree from a card, my postcard. So I just wanted to keep this one fairly simple. So now we have to add our number, and I think I'm going to put the number 2 down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that down in the corner. So let's pull off our number 2. And that's going to go down. Ah, no, don't stick yet. I'm not ready. They're very staticky, so they have a mind of their own. So there's number 2. All right, so we got that. And then, oh, Christmas tree. Now, if I put this on there, it's going to kind of disappear in behind with the words and everything because these are clear. So I'm going to stick this on the red paper, and then I think I might put the red paper on there. So let's see what that looks like, because the clear stickers are great, but if you've got a busy background, it doesn't really show up all that well. So let's try this. And again, this is very staticky, so you have to be careful. There. So I've got Oh Christmas Tree, and then what I think I'm going to do is just have this kind of go across there like that. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. And I want to make sure I don't cover up the snowman's face. So I'm just going to put him right there. Like that. And there is day 2 with the prompt, Oh Christmas Tree. And I've got my number 2 there. I've got lots of little Christmas trees, and I have my little journaling card I'll write about, and I just use my Faber-Castell pen, and I'll just write a little note about decorating the tree, finding some of my favorite ornaments, my s'mores, and that kind of thing. And that's it. Fairly simple, not too hard. I normally, when I finish the day, I will start thinking about the next day, what kind of theme or what I want to use for decorating the pages, and then I'll start kind of gathering some. So for tomorrow, day 3 is all I want for Christmas. So I will probably do something about making a Christmas list. So I might have my Christmas list on there, some things that I would love for Christmas. I'm going to make a little Christmas card list and maybe put that front and center in the middle of one of the pages. So when we flip the page, so I have another one here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take some pictures of a present or something, and then this will be my Christmas list. All I want for Christmas can be down here. So all my little Christmas lists will be there. So this works out perfectly with the little Christmas list. So that is it for day 2, Oh Christmas Tree. I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't really a long one, but it was quick and easy. I hope to see you for day 3 tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.